what I enjoy most about writing for children is the response that I get from them. You know, I mean, obviously, my movies are not for kids, they're for adults, so most children don't know my movies or shouldn't know my movies. So it's nice to encounter a school group and talk to them about writing and talk to them about books in school and have them respond to me and ask questions about, you know, how I got the idea, or did I like books, or did I, you know, do I like to read? And
cries. So she says, all right, I am pretty hot. And the baby started to laugh. She laughed and laughed and laughed. Hey, what's so funny?
as soon as I could read, I read constantly. I read every book I could get a hold of. I read every street sign. I read the back of cereal boxes. I read everything. And it was the way that I comforted myself and entertained myself. It was something that I could take with me, and it became my most defining characteristic, really. Most of my ideas come from my own life. I mean, I think if you talk to any writer, they come from things that happened to me when I was a kid. They come from looking at my own children and listening to my children and seeing the other kids at school, really. I think one of the most difficult things in adulthood is trying to balance work and family. And I always say to people that, you know, I feel like it's a great problem to have. I feel very, very fortunate to have my family and my really beautiful, wonderful children. And I feel incredibly fortunate to have a job that I enjoy. There's a great feeling of solidarity that we have as freckly redheads. I see that, you know, I'll smile at a redhead on the street and they'll smile back, and people will come up and say, you know, I was called Freckleface Strawberry, and I think you do. You kind of bond with each other. I think about my husband, who's got dark hair and dark eyes, and how he ended up with an entire redheaded family, and it must be completely baffling. But there is certainly a fraternity out there of redheads.